لا يؤمنون وقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم إن الذين يستكبرون عن عبادتي سيدخلون جهنم داخرين.
This evening, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, this is our first session, reading from the book Ad-Du'a Alladhi La Yurad, yani the dua, the supplication which is not rejected. And after the completion of the 50 hadith, which took us more than 1 year, inshallah we will be enjoying this very brief, short book that we hope to complete in 2 months, maybe 8 sessions. Allahu A'lam, we'll see. But in spite of the shortness of the book, its importance is beyond what anyone can imagine. The origin, the content that this book is based upon is from the words of Al-Imam Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah. And Shaykh Abdur-Razzaaq has commented upon and explained that brief text. The first point of his introduction, actually, he talks about, and this is very, very important, the fact that Allah has commanded His worshippers to supplicate to Him. And then He has promised that if you supplicate to Him, He'll answer you. This is the first point. The second point that the Shaykh makes, which is also very, very important, is that even though Allah has commanded us to supplicate to Him, He has no need of us, nor any need of our supplication. Allah is free of need. And the third point that he makes is that in spite of all of this, and in addition to this, Allah loves, He loves, is beloved to Him that we supplicate to Him. He loves that we call upon Him. And He doesn't like that we don't call upon Him. And He doesn't like that we don't call upon Him. This is the core of the matter, that Allah has commanded us to supplicate and promised to answer. That Allah is free of need. He doesn't need our supplication. It is we who are in need. And that Allah loves that we call upon Him. And finally, the final 2 points that the Shaykh makes in the introduction is that he mentions that the acceptance of dua, that there are shurut and mawani', there are conditions, and there are adab, and there are dawabit, rules and guidelines, manners that should be observed when a person makes dua. And there are also mawani'. There are those things which prevent one's dua from being accepted. This is the fourth point. And the fifth point is he lists these 13 or 14 affairs that are established in the sunnah of our Prophet ﷺ, due to which it is unlikely, if a person observes these things, it is unlikely that their dua would be rejected. And that's why it's called the Ad-Du'a Alladhi La Yurad. The dua, it's not a particular dua, certain words. Rather, it is that a person supplicates observing these guidelines and these rules and these conditions. That if a person does that any dua that they make would be accepted, insha'Allah.